Hello everyone, welcome back to an Profundity unlock video as Profundity event is coming in about 2 days. So I hope you did miss my first attempt on my one big account because that was horrible. It took me ages, a lot of misplays. But here is the footage I did on my second big account, which I unlocked last time. And I'll show you how to just go through it, just pass, get it unlocked, and we go from there. So starting lineup, always the same. Outrider, Y-Wing, Ghost, and the remaining rebels. So starting off versus the finalizer, which means unless nobody is on stealth, you do the second ability. So here we got, hold on a second, I think, yeah, exactly. Kylo Ren's command ship was under stealth, so you do the third one, so you get him marked and go fully after him. What you could think about is maybe remove the protection from the tank, which does not always go well. Full steam on the command ship, and don't be surprised. During the event, your fleets are throwing mainly cotton balls, so it's pretty painful to kill anyone. So already stealthed again, so even if I would have done the big hit, not on the tank but on the command ship, I don't think it would have been somewhat different. So prepare, take your time, there is no time running here, which means, yeah, go all in. So here in that case, the AoE did kill the command ship, so we can get our turn meter, which is important. And now I did decide to go full after the tank as soon as possible so we can kill in the turn order we want to. So next up was, for me personally, Biggs, a second tank, just in case, because the Y-Wing can die off pretty quick if things go wrong. We got again a lot of protection back, so it's fine. So also do a bunch of basics or specials, not the third special, because this didn't do mainly anything for me if we use the Ghost. So, and there goes the Rebel Y-Wing. So don't be afraid if you lose 1, 2, or 3 ships. As long you proceed, we got 93% here before the ultimate. Keep hitting, keep going. I got all the minimum requirements actually done like everybody else, which is enough actually for the event. You don't need more. It could be probably a problem if you get some bad RNG that you have to redo it, but overall you should be pretty fine. So as you can see, we're still just hitting mainly, proceeding, getting the ultimate, and there we go. After the ultimate, it's pretty easy. Still keep in mind, they are not hitting like in PvP or PvE. It's really like they were throwing cotton balls. So take your time. Don't get too excited. So here sometimes I'm thinking quite largely what to do next. So in that case, I thought we remove buffs and we kill the B-28 bomber because this is painful. If possible, I always do tenacity and speed up because that helps enormously. I could have focused the TIE fighter actually, but whatsoever, I think you know that they will die off once you got your ultimate. Just make sure you have enough ships on the field or are in good status of health and protection. And there we go. Tier 1 done. And I'm not speeding it up just so you can see in detail what's happening here. Again, same lineup, same starting lineup, same reinforcements, You don't have any other choices for the reinforcements actually. So that's where we go. So Malevolence up next. So Malevolence can be a little bit tricky. On my very first attempt on the other account, it took me quite a while. I used also the wrong lineup. So as you can see, as long we can't do anything else, we are hitting the hyena, and we try to get the hyena out ASAP, because this is one of the biggest issues, having the hyena and getting the bust droids spread around. It's already painful enough that the vultures are doing it. So we got the hyena out, we lost our tank, and we're bringing a new one. And as I said, don't mind any stars you get, just pass. That must be your goal. Unlock it, and that's it. So you saw I used this special, which did help a little bit. So we lost again the next tank. And we still keep hitting. So as you can see, this attempt just did not go well. That's what I mentioned. RNG can happen. Restart. But luckily with this lineup, usually it's not going too wrong. So it could be maybe 1 or 2 times to replay it. And here we go again. So the second special we use, not the third one, there's no one under stealth. We want to get a lot of assists, and we keep again hitting the hyena. So here I decided to do the big hit on Sunfag, just to get the protection down. So in case of we lose taunt on the hyena, we don't need to do a lot of work to get there. Again, tenacity up and speed up. And here again the decision what to do best and next. Second tank or bring in Cassian for assist on attack. So always go for the tank, because now we lost the taunt on the hyena, so we had to attack Sunfag. And as you can see, the status of our Y-Wing is not that promising. Luckily, as soon the Outrider goes, we get protection back, but there goes our tank once again. So now the hyena is out. So not a lot of things I can do. So second special, just to heal up and do the AoEs. We got just one retribution on the soldier, and now we need to take care of Sunfag. So there goes the second tank, there goes the next ship. So in that case, I thought, let's bring in Cassian and just do as much damage as possible. So here in this case, I was not quite sure what would be the best case, hit or get some tenacity up and speed up. So as you can see, still not going as intended, but we hit the ultimate now. So damage immunity is also quite helpful in that case. And of course, getting the vultures out, getting again a reinforcement, and my decision was to go with Wedge to have some damage dealers in to get stuff done. So nothing else we can do than fight against the soldier. And luckily we saved the special ability to gain up protection and health. So as you can see, it's it's on the edge. It's really clear getting close. So I still have one reinforcement. So we got the assists luckily. So that's also a little bit of RNG. Do you get the assists or not? Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. So again, some tenacity up and speed up just in case. There goes the final reinforcement. And tier 2 done after 2 attempts. So just so you are aware, it can be frustrating if the RNG goes a little bit wrong. Overall, I think you got this. Just use always the same lineup. Just be prepared if somebody is under stealth or not. For example, here against the negotiator lineup, we start with, what did I use here? I can't recall it. So we started with a big hit actually to get some protection back. Because the main issue is the Y-wing is getting really hit it hard, and you want the Y-wing stay alive as long as possible, so you can think about which reinforcement to use. So we had unfortunately a lot of dodges here, and still, as you can see, it's like throwing with cotton balls. So keep that in mind. It will take some time. And again, it's not the same way in PvP or PvE. So it's much easier. It's just the event. So now we got some expose, some defense down. We bring in again a tank and yeah, try to do our best to keep everybody alive. So the Rebel Y-Wing is still with us. And yeah, so we keep going. As you can see, it's taking ages. So your main goal on all tiers is actually to get ASAP to the ultimate. That's why do the attacks with a lot of assists as possible so you get your ultimate ASAP and then you're golden. So you see, we did not do really big damage till now. We still got everybody in. All our reinforcements are in. Everybody is in good protection and health status. So the opponent does. But we hit now the ultimate. And now we can take them down. So then it's on you to decide which order you want to take the one or the other out. Who is the biggest threat? Usually it's Anakin. Here I wanted to get the tanks out actually just in case. So here I decided for the second special just to get more assists and get them faster out, because the assists from a ship also can help, but personal experience is that the U-wings do not that much support, either in PvP, PvE, or in that event. That's why you want to have the Phoenix squadron mainly in. So yeah, it's just one ship, but and the X-wings, they do the biggest job for you to get the ultimate. The famous tenacity and speed up. And there we go. Everybody survived this time. That's tier 3. Tier 4, final tier. Again, same starting lineup. And in principle, we do the same as we did before. We do the second special, give it to the Outrider. I did target Vader because there was no one taunting, and Vader is the biggest threat usually. So in that case, speed and tenacity up, because the B-28 did start to taunt, so we go fully after him. We will get a bunch of dodges, actually. It's nothing you can avoid. And again, the cotton ball attacks are starting. And this is something you will probably see in every tier. Your tank is gone. Maybe a memory like in Conquest when Sabine or Karth or Nazi starts hitting, bam bam, your tank is gone, and that's the same thing here. So my second tank is also just getting killed. Anyways, we keep on hitting, we do the second special, famous speed and tenacity up. So we can use the AoE because that helps quite a lot. They are not recovering that much health and protection. So keep going, keep going, keep going. We want to get the ultimate, which we got right now. 2 ship versus 4, and again, the damage immunity saves our ass. Yeah, although full health and protection, you see what happened. Just got smacked out. Well, that's why bring the reinforcements as late as possible if your health status is good enough to survive. So, and of course, you want to hit as latest as possible the TIE fighter regarding turn meter. So, as the ship is anyway gone, doesn't really matter. Final speed and tenacity up, and there you go. Tier 4, here we go. So that's how you unlock Profundity. Let me quick fast forward to the additional bonus stuff. You don't need to see how I geared the thing up. So, and let's go pretty far back. Hold on. Not 38. There we go. So, yeah. If you do the special, the extra turns with a 4-star Profundity, take in account that that RNG is a pretty big shit show. Here we do the second special, which marks up the Xanadu. We do with 4 stars speed and tenacity up. I don't think you heard it during the video once, so I say it once again. So the other problem is, you can see we got some foresight on the XP, so basic, don't waste it. Then we do the second special with the mass attack, so we do hide the Phantom, the Ghost and the Outrider. We got the XP out, which is quite important. We do that second special on Outrider. And of course, nothing we can do, just hitting the Houndstooth. The other ones are under stealth, which is good, which gives some survivability. AoE, if you can, because that helps to get maybe some assist to get the protection back up from the Y-Wing, as you can see. It's important Y-Wing survives. So the Y-Wing is actually pretty much in the yellow, so we definitely need another reinforcement. So you need to take care of how the RNG interacts, because it's every time pretty different. So, and as you can see, not only we're throwing with cotton balls, they resist, it dodges like crazy. So yeah, a little bit of a shit show. So difficult decision sometimes what to do best, what to do next. Do we do a basic? Do we do a special? And I thought the expose might be the better opportunity. There were no assists. So, but still the Rebel Y-Wing did survive. So we do our attacks. Rebel Y-Wing just right now died. Anyways, we are also here, same thing, working towards the ultimate. And if things don't go too bad, there you go. Different here, you don't have the damage immunity. That's one point. You need to be careful regarding your health and protection stats. So that's something I noticed, which was the attempts before, which went wrong pretty hard. So what does it mean actually? If you do a 4-star unlock and you want to get to 5 or 6 stars, I would recommend do 2 attacks on 4-star, so you share you don't spend too much of crystals, but then use crystals to get it to 5 stars, and then do fight by fight and save your crystals, because doing 4-star battles are quite painful. Definitely painful. That's something you need to keep in mind. With 5 stars, there is still a lot of RNG in, but it's getting much better. With 6 stars, it's almost mainly the same like 7 stars, so you don't need to worry or bother about it. It's going then pretty fast. So in that case, you don't need to worry. It's just the 4-star. I would say do 2 attacks, crystal the rest, and save your nerves. And there is something I think we might see in a minute, which you probably will not see in PvP or PvE. Hold on a second. Do we get the ship back in to get the second ultimate? The second special, actually. No. Oh, I think I hit it. Did I? Can't recall. Yeah, actually, I did. So it might be a little bit different if you have, of course, here full fleets on the opponent side. But that's the 4-star. Let me showcase the 7-star. So here is the lineup as you know it, with 7 stars. And as I said, 6 and 7 stars are mainly the same. So again, we get the XB on mark. And now we do the second special ability, not the third one. From 6 stars, you do the second. Because you are faster, can't get any foresight so far. And then we keep hitting. We want to get, of course, the XP out first. We try to get some damage, and still, it's still a little bit not that bad, but still having the feeling like it's cotton balls we are throwing. And still, this bonus tier currently looks much relaxeder as the 4-star one, as you can see. So we can also take down the Houndstooth, which is surprisingly good. So then you can actually feel pretty free what reinforcement you bring in. So for mass attacks, it's always good getting Cassian in. Call the Outrider for assist, so in case somebody was down with protection, that helps quite a lot. So as you can see here, they got their mini contract, doesn't matter. We keep going, we keep hitting. And whatever special you need to give on someone, you give it always to the Outrider. So still throwing cotton balls, getting the hits. They're also countering, which helps quite a lot to get the ultimate faster. So yeah, I did actually this special just to heal everybody up, and there we go. There is the ultimate, much faster. And now we get the damage immunity back. So just taking everybody else down, just a matter of a few moments. So with 7 stars, of course, you got some more speed advantage in your turns from the capital ship, which do help. So after IG-2000 was out, I did focus on Boba just to avoid the grenade. Yeah, that turn meter thing just don't work here, just basic actually. So we did eat the grenade still, but we were still in good shape. Mass attack, and as said, give it always to the Outrider. Next up is the Mandalorian, get the Razor Crest out. Yeah, and there you go. So you can see 6 stars, 7 stars, as they are the same, much easier. And if you have enough crystals hoarded, you can then, of course, go after 7 stars. So, guys, I hope this helped you a little bit out to be prepared for the upcoming event. Yeah, although it took a little bit longer than expected, but I didn't want to fast forward the matches, just so you can see and recall for yourself what would be the best, what situation is it, how does the health and protection look like, which decision are you going to make. So, yeah, wish you good luck, take care, and talk and see you soon on Twitch, on YouTube, or in any forums on Discord. Take care, have a nice day, bye bye.